Well, here's a prediction for you guys. Netflix isn't going to be around in 10 years. At least not in the capacity we know it. It's not going to be able to stand on its own. It's going to have to get bought up by a bigger corporation. Somebody else is going to want to get into the streaming business and just say, look, it's easier to buy Netflix out. Or it could just collapse. Because there's just so much evidence of this. Here's two things that happened just recently to give credence. First of all, Netflix has canceled several of its Defenders shows. Now they've gone after the OG Defender, the first Marvel to Netflix series that was of any significance. They've canceled Daredevil. This was a show that was well liked by fans. I'm assuming had good viewership, but maybe it just got a little too expensive. Maybe Disney said, hey, we want to pull out of Netflix to some degree. We're starting Disney Plus. They also have Hulu under their belt. They want to up the price on these collaborations, get their stuff off of their competitors' network. Understandable. Where does this put Netflix, though? It puts them in a conundrum because they don't have a lot of original series that people are endeared to, and that's Disney's game. Here's a bunch of stuff from your childhood that we bought, and now you have to like it and tell your kids to like it. Hey, remember this one insignificant deal? Well, now we made it a big deal. You thought they didn't treat it right in the 70s? Well, now we put a lot of money behind it. This is the definitive version of that thing you liked. Well, what does Netflix have? They will dip their hand in some stuff. They'll say, look, Cowboy Bebop, popular, right? Okay, well, we'll find a way to ruin that. Let's make a live-action adaptation. That hasn't been done yet. We're allowed to do that because it started out as an anime, so now we're just going to turn it live-action, Americanize it up, and we can get away with that. You know, for people who it's just not accessible to have anime. That's their game. That's all they can do is just, here's a social justice warrior spin on something you liked. And it's expensive to do that. It's expensive for them to go around looking for properties because everybody's only interested in brand recognition. They can't churn out something new and original and expect much to happen with it. Well, they decided to get rid of Friends. They said, look, we're paying $30 million a year. This is nonsense. Friends is gone. Twitter gets wind of this, has a conniption fit, and now they're willing to pay the new price, $100 million to retain Friends through 2019. They went from $30 million to $100 million, and Netflix had to take it because too many people were losing a fit. Because too many people were throwing a fit over it. Netflix doesn't have a choice but to spend a lot of money on brand items to stock its shelf. Because what it does come up with that's original, there's not a lot. They have a lot of ownership of comedy specials. Some better than others. But people don't go around looking for old comedy specials to watch. And what Netflix does have in terms of original series that they aren't paying a licensing fee for, well, they're in short supply and they're easily canceled because people just aren't that enticed to stream new and scary things that, hey, I don't remember this. Why would I watch the new version?